All right, guys, Shotty T here. We got another update video. So we always do these if they got any sort of significance. This update's probably not as crazy as the last one, but it's still enough for me to talk about. And plus, we get compensation diamonds as usual. So, um, so there's some optimization here. If the Alliance Gathering tile is full and you try to march, you will now get a full capacity warning. So that just kind of saves you some time. So that's nothing crazy because it is a longer march for this particular season. So it is good to not have that long walk of shame. You get all the way to the tile and it's already occupied by an Alliance member. But anyway, the next one, Alliance Duel. So this one's kind of important, but you probably had to spend money for this one to really matter. The base points for every exclusive weapon shard used task have been raised from 5,500 to 10,000. Changes will be effective next Thursday. So cause I showed you guys that those points was kind of diminished. I don't even remember them being 5,500 when I showed that video. I could be wrong. Could have been that, but that's proper for them to upgrade that because yeah, not many people have that ability to use those anyway. All right, so unclaimed rewards from the Count Master event will now be sent via email after the event ends. So yeah, some little rewards there. And Count Master is every Sunday, so it's kind of like a fixture in the game, or I guess technically it starts Saturday night, a Saturday night reset, going into Sunday and up until day one versus. So just make sure you using that. If you haven't been using your Count Master, those are like super easy rewards. So you don't have to be a math expert. Just you get rewards just for doing 5 attempts. But if you're a leader a couple of times, then yeah, you can get some better rewards. All right. If you lack clues in the zombie siege, there's now a shortcut to get more clues. All right. So let's look at that real quick. So the zombie siege. Actually, let me shake my phone real quick because I hate that. I hate to have full uh, capacity resources, and the shake function now actually works for the. It now actually works for the protein factory. All right. So clues. Well, we did have one the other night, and we actually kind of got ambushed. Um, but we now know how this works, and might as well show you. I don't think I've explained this to you guys. So the zombie siege, these radar tasks that you do, and actually speaking of which, let's get mine out the way. Make sure I got nothing pressing. I need a treasure dig. Let's see, and this is the fast tap gathering I talked about. So, and I guess when my phone is recording, everything doesn't happen as smoothly. All right. Anyway, let's do that. Yeah, so just click, 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 and it goes quickly. But as you can see, that radar thing, like it's at 103,870. Now it's 103,880. So it's a team-based thing. So the more people you have in your alliance doing radar tasks, the quicker that thing goes up. And let me just go back here. All right, so that's that meter down there. So when you do that, of course, it tells you how to gain points with that. Once enough clue points are gathered, the leaders, or the R4, R5, can find the Doom Legion base and start the challenge right away. So I guess that's where the clue stuff comes about. Because the first time this happened, I was dead asleep, and I think one of our leaders started the thing. But it says you are required to have been in alliance for more than 48 hours. Sorry about that. Sometimes I just ignore that snooze button just in case you didn't hear me through all that beeping. Let's go back. So you are required to have been in alliance for more than 48 hours and not have been offline for less than 72. So if you're active and you've been committed to an alliance, you'll qualify for that. Your base level must meet the selected difficulty. And let's see. I guess it'll show once you get there. And if your base is not in a cross server state, so I guess this only is relevant if you're in enemy buster. So we're not an enemy buster right now. So the event rules: zombie troops will attack bases meeting the eligibility. When the stronghold appears, they will bypass your shield. So don't waste your shield during this event. They're gonna penetrate regardless. All right, once the base is breached, it won't be targeted again. So it's just a one love tap. So that's 100 diamonds to replenish your base once you're burned. But there are rewards. The more defense waves you withstand, the greater your rewards. So you want to have troops on your wall, basically. Like, this is the time that you want to have troops on the wall. But the thing is, when you have enemy buster, take them back off. Because I know sometimes you might do something and you forget to reverse it. So make sure you do that. The more waves your alliance withstand, the greater the alliance rewards. Only members who have been in the alliance for over 48 hours can claim alliance rewards. So again, you have to be in the alliance to claim the alliance rewards. So that way you're not just, oh, let me just join this alliance real quick and get some rewards. It doesn't work that way. So the rewards, they're not like the greatest. But again, we're talking about you losing 100 diamonds. And the alliance rewards, and it scales based off level of difficulty. So let's see. Yeah, it does scale with difficulty. So you want to keep progressing. So obviously it's going to start not as impressive. But let's see what this criteria is. Unlock after 20 members in the alliance successfully defends an attack against a... so we have to have 20 alliance members sustain this. So it does have to be kind of organized. And your base level has to be at level 20. So if you're less than 20, that's the reason why I have that eligibility. You have to be at least level 20. And then you have to be at level 22. So this kind of forces you to actually get better in the game to get the rewards. So that way you don't just freebie get stuff. But you do get some individual rewards. So if you're not able to set your defenses like I wasn't able to do because I was asleep, you can get these rewards depending on how many waves you sustain. So I feel good. I should be able to, at this level, should be able to get all sustainability. So yeah, that's a lot of speed ups. I mean, it's not the greatest amount, but it's 100 diamonds. So 100 diamonds is not going to buy you this stuff normally. That's what, 3,000 alliance points. So that's a free teleport. Yeah, as well as speed ups, which if you look at a 5-minute conversion, that's like 16 5-minute speed ups for the construction and for research. So yeah. And so I don't know if these awards accumulate on top of each other, but I don't think so. It'd be nice if they did stack. All right, so I know we took a lot of time on that particular update, but I thought that was important to share that because that's one thing I didn't cover. So we continue. Before starting a zombie siege, a second confirmation step has been added, so it kind of prevents, I guess, user error. Oh, I just started something I shouldn't have been starting. It might say, "Are you sure?" Or it might tell you what you need to warn your alliance. Maybe. And then the fourth one, the aircraft center has now has a fresh new design. So let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at the aircraft center. It is under construction, I think. Yeah, I can't quite see it. Let me zoom in. Yeah, it does look a little better. It has a helicopter now icon because I think it used to look similar to the radar. Yeah, that's how I remember. It used to look similar to the radar screen, so it was kind of confusing, like which one is which. So I guess that makes it more obvious because aircraft, you should have a helicopter, not a radar looking thing. So yeah. All right. So I believe those are all the updates. Let me just double check. Yep. So The big thing is that I did explain the zombie siege. So make sure your alliance is taking advantage of that. Use your radar task. And I guess we'll find out what the clues is all about since I wasn't around the first time this happened. You get more points for the exclusive weapon shards. And I could be wrong about having to buy it. Maybe there are some qualifications once Kimberly reaches 5 stars that you can do to unlock it naturally. But if you let me know in the comment section if it is a free way to do it, because that'd be great if everyone can do that. And then also the account master and all that stuff. So yeah, that'll do it, guys. So make sure you're continuing to progress your virus level. Let me see if I can upgrade my building, by the way. We're just a little bit short, but we'll get there before I start work today. Well, anyway, guys, like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification.